Okay, so that we have a copy of this meeting. Before we see some people here, let me just check if I can see it on my face. Okay, now I can see that we are live. Everything is fine, which is very good. Okay, amazing. I'm very happy to see that everything is fine. Alexandra, hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, amazing. I'm very excited that we are talking about this interesting model today. While we're waiting for people to hop on, and also please, if you are joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us later, if you're watching the replay, give us a hashtag replay. You can also tell us where you're watching from, so that we know. So first question for you, Alexandra, is where are you now, right now? Where are we speaking from?
I'm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Amazing. And I'm in Europe, so we are in the totally different parts of the world. And if you are, whoever is watching, please let us know where are you watching from and give us a hashtag live or a hashtag replay. Okay, so today we want to talk about one of the fastest growing online business industries, which is called social retail model. And we are going to explain that a lot here today. I suppose that many people are interested to hear more about it, and that many people don't even know anything about it. But before we start with that, I want to introduce you. So today with me is Alexandra Kamzin, and she is an experienced entrepreneur with a demonstrated history of working in health, wellness, and retail industry. I know that you've been a serial entrepreneur for the last 18 years, and that you moved from Europe to USA. And now I'm going to give you a few moments to introduce yourself as well.
Yes, so I moved here 18 years ago. So my name is Alex. Everybody calls me Alex. I'm Austrian, originally from Vienna, Austria. And I moved here 18 years ago. I met my husband over in Europe. And after 3 months, we got married. I moved here, gave up my life in Europe, and moved with him to America. He's an American citizen. And I was actually very lucky. The area we moved in after a year was Pennsylvania. And I was already a massage therapist in Europe. And I was very lucky that I was able to work within, I would say, I think it was 9 months. All my papers were done really fast. So I was really lucky finding work right away. And as a massage therapist. So I worked as a contractor for the first 7 years for a massage business. So it was kind of my own business because it was on call, it was contracting work, you know. But I got really tired fast of that because it was, it wasn't my own. I always knew I wanted to do something on my own and the way I want to do it. And 10 years ago, then I opened my own practice. And that's when, you know, my practice took off right away. All my customers followed me. I had no problem, starting my business. And it's very easy here to start that kind of business. I mean, all you needed was a license and, a permit to open your space, and that's it. So it's very fast. Now I'm running a very successful massage practice for the last 10 years. Nutrition, I'm also a nutritionist, functional nutritionist, and health coach. So those are the 3 things and some other things that I'm doing, but these are mostly the things that I'm offering to my clients, whole body, whole mind, soul, body treatments and approach. So that's what you get with in my practice.
Amazing. That sounds amazing. I'm very happy. I always like to hear the background story, like how everything started. And you have also that one more obstacle you had because you were a foreigner in USA. So you started your business basically as a foreigner there, right?
Yes. I mean, that was scary because I had no idea of the laws. I had no idea what I need to do. You got to figure it out. Yeah. I mean, that's all I can say is you just got to figure it out. And I had the support of my husband, he definitely believed in me. So I just had to figure out what to do, what steps to take. And that's what I did. And here I am. And I don't think it's a big deal. I know a lot of people say that's amazing. You've accomplished so much. To me, it's actually not a big deal because I just do what's necessary and then I do it, and I follow through it. And yeah.
That's a great mindset, especially in business. Yeah, you just need to do what you have to do, and results will come. Okay, so today we want to talk about social retail models. So this is something beyond these things that you're doing right now, something that you're here to present us. So first of all, since I know that many people are not familiar with that, can you just explain us what is a social retail model today online?
So I think people don't know about it because they don't know about the expression of it, right? But we actually all do it. We all do it. Because have you ever recommended a service, a product, anything in your life to somebody else? Right? We all do it all the time. I just did it yesterday. I do it all the time. But the difference is that you're not getting paid by that company by recommending somebody to look up the product or use that service. You're not getting paid for that. So, I mean, I send people to probably, I think what most of us use is Amazon to order, products. But Amazon is not paying me anything because I sent somebody on their site to order that product. So that's the difference. With our company, you're actually getting rewarded. The customer gets rewarded and the social marketer gets rewarded for doing so. So the social retail concept is that we are more and more talking about services and products. So we are not just blindly Googling now, right? People talk and we communicate and we recommend. And that's what the social part comes in. We're talking so much about like, hey, have you been there yet? Have you tried that restaurant yet? That's how we communicate now. And that's how we recommend things now rather than just us Googling stuff, And the retail part is just basically it's online direct sales. So Modere combined those two things of like online shopping with direct sales. And they found a way to combine those two and rewarding the customer and rewarding the social marketers for basically sharing. So we also use the word sharing, social sharing a lot, social selling a lot. So by sharing your products, by sharing what we offer, that we were bringing in customers or social marketers. So when I talk to people about the business model, and the first thing the alarm goes off and they're like, well, I don't like to sell. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson either, but I actually realize I'm selling myself every day in my practice. We all do. We all to some degree sell ourselves all the time. We sell our skills, we sell our knowledge all the time. So I look at it more like I'm sharing what I'm convinced is helping you, and which can enrich your health, can enrich your life, maybe make you, second income. So all of that I'm just sharing with you. What you do with that information is up to you, of course, So I like to call it really social sharing because that's what it is.
Social sharing, yeah. Okay, so before we go deeper into details of this model, I want to ask you what made you start being involved in this kind
So
of...
actually it was the product first. And I suffered because I'm in menopause for the last 12 years. I suffered eventually from severe hair loss. And I was taking powder collagen. So we're talking about the product, actually, why I got into this company. So I took powder collagen for a long time. Nothing helped. It got worse and worse and worse. So I was actually at the end. I thought I'm going to give up. I'm just going to have to live eventually, maybe with a wig, So on Facebook, I followed a conversation. A girl was mentioning BioCell liquid collagen. And I'm like, oh, what is that? And back then I already knew anything in liquid form is much more efficient to take than in powder form. So I jumped on that conversation. She hooked me up. She basically just really sent me her link and I signed up as a customer. And I think that was a really good idea. So I wasn't interested in the business part. I didn't even know there was a business part. So I just wanted the product. And after taking the product for 3 weeks, I saw the first results. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm sold. This is it, right? And then I think she mentioned, and by the way, Alex, there's also a business part about this. And she was just like nonchalant about it, right? And I'm like, I don't know. But then basically a week later, I did it. Also realizing how vulnerable my own business is. I was already thinking 2-3 years prior to this, I need to find another source. I need to do something else because I'm doing massage for 25 years. I am burned out. And I am always going to be the product of my own business. This is my business, my hands.
Yeah. So you needed a way to change that.
I needed a way, to leverage my income rather than constantly being my own product, being depending on rent, being depending on, that money comes in so I can pay all my utilities. I don't have somebody working for me, but it's just me. And 2020 definitely showed me how vulnerable my business is. I had to close down for 6 months. So I had no income coming in. I was depending on my business savings to pay all my bills. So that really then showed me, wow, I got to do something. So I started that actually from the product first, and then I got into the business. And I still had no idea what the business is.
I think when you are really in love with some product or a service or anything that you are meant to sell, I think that's the best possible option for starting a business, honestly. Like
I think so too. And when people are interested in that, I always recommend start one of the products first, maybe get familiar with them. I mean, I know why I started it. And then just like when I moved to America, I was just like, okay, I'm going to figure this out. I was not worried what that model is. I wasn't worried how much I'm going to get paid. I wasn't worried about any of this. I just wanted to help people. I just wanted to bring this to the rest of the world. Literally, I mean, this is my mindset in general. When I engage in something that is amazing, that I'm totally convinced with, I just want to shoot it from the mountaintop and scream it and tell everybody about it. And later, as I was learning about the business model, I found out, wow, I'm getting paid what? And I'm getting what? So it was like, wow, there's a huge potential here. And you can do it part-time, full-time, whatever, right? So
great. Tell us more about the business model. So like, what do you do on daily basis? What's the company that you're working for and everything that we need?
Okay, so the company is called Modere, and they are developing in clean living, health and wellness products. So we also have daily products that you use on a daily basis, like laundry detergent, soaps, skincare, world-class skincare products. Weight management products, and then of course the collagen, the liquid collagen, what we are known for, because that's a patent formula that our CEO actually developed. And Modere has actually 2 parts to how you can make money. Let's say that. So one part is just gaining customers, just growing a customer part, where you can make from 10% to 36% commission. And what is amazing about that part is, so you don't have to recruit. So forget about, you don't have to grow a team. You're just growing customers, you're sharing the products, and you're growing customers. And the great part about it is you're creating leveraged income, meaning every time a customer reorders, you're getting a commission from that. So every month, unless you lose the customer, of course, right? If the customer stops, then that's it, right? But every time a customer reorders, you're getting a part of that commission. And depending on where you're ranking in your customer part, it starts with bronze and then your platinum 3, where you get your 36%. Everything in between is a certain percentage that you're getting, right? So, so with bronze already, that I don't want to do any income claims here, Olivera, because that's, very different depending on how many customers you have in your pod, and that's the percentage you're getting. But so you can already make quite a nice, additional income just from customers. And you're sharing the products. That's all it is. So, and then you have the part where you can grow a team. So there you can even make more. There's more potential there, of course. So there's bonuses involved. You can grow as big of a team as you want. It's really up to you. And then they can grow teams and they can grow teams. So this can go like layers and layers down, right? So what I do both. And guys, I do both, not even part-time, because I run an 8 to 10 hour massage practice. So I do this before my massage, before I start my business in the morning, and I do it after I come home, and I do it somehow in between. That's how I run it right now. I would love to run it more full-time. So that's my goal, to run it more full-time, because I really enjoy it. It's just helping other people, gaining more income, having products that you can help others with to get healthier. So I'm very passionate about that business. I didn't think I would, but I am. And it gives me a view of like, eventually, hopefully I can leave my massage practice, because that's just burning me out on a different level.
Yeah. So you want to switch online.
Yes. And I think it's also the one-on-one is getting to me sometimes. So communicating, I think, with people like either, through online, or my team through FaceTime or texting. Sometimes that's nice because I'm so one-on-one all day. And so having a break from that is actually quite nice for me. And I like the leveraged income. So while I'm working in my massage practice, I'm making money, and you can run this business from your phone. So we have systems in place. You don't have to worry about anything. It's not like you're inventing the wheel here. Everything is in place for you. There's even posts already made that you can post to engage other people into the products and create curiosity about the products. So there we have apps that are for free that the company provided that you can run your business. So everything is really made for you.
So it's like a business in a box.
Yes.
And I suppose that the initial investment is also not high, because you're starting basically with your phone and your social media handles. You don't need.
Yeah, so you're starting with $40, and then you have the most expensive, and I hate the word expensive, but I mean there's the option of $399. It's called the XM Launch Package. But with that already, you're getting $200 of product credits in your account, in your Modere account, meaning you're actually just paying like $199, right? And for that, you're getting a bunch of products that you get to start with and try. And then, of course, there's other packages. I could not afford that 2 years ago. So I started to put my own package together for a certain price. And that's how I started. So I didn't get the $200, product credits, because I couldn't afford the $399 back then. So I started with a little bit of a smaller package, but I got to try a lot of products. And so the $40 is the initial, sign up fee, and then you choose your package that you start with.
And what about shipping, delivery? You don't have to bother with that, right?
So shipping is a flat fee. If you have 8 or more items in your cart, when you're already a customer or a social marketer, for 8 or more items in your cart, it's free shipping. But we don't charge, because let's say you have 6 items in your cart, we don't charge you more because the weight is more. It's a flat fee.
So but I mean, company is doing everything for you, right?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. There's no inventory. You don't have to hold anything here. Basically, the customer would open their own account with your links. And that's very important too, Olivera. That's what I want to mention. When you sign up as a social marketer or a customer, you get a specific code assigned to you that is called your referral code. That referral code, you give that out to other people when they want to sign up as a customer or social marketer with Modere. And as a customer, you actually giving somebody else $10 with that code. So they get $10 of the order, the first order, and you getting $10 of product credits back into your account. So it's even attractive for a customer to constantly share those products. That's what we want, right? And that's how most of the business actually works with the customers in Modere, is they constantly sharing their referral code. And then as a social marketer, what you get is you give out that code. Again, they get $10 off the first order and you get a commission. So that referral code is really important, because that is the way of how you share Modere, share the love of Modere.
It sounds very good. So I know also that it's not MLM. It's different model, right?
Yes. So the I have to be honest, when I came to this country, I had no idea. When people talk to me about like pyramid scheme and MLM, it's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Because in Europe, I don't know about you, Olivera, but you're in Europe. So I did not grow up with MLM.
Yes, me neither.
I don't even know what that was. I got some idea, but what I gather is it's mostly about recruiting, I think. They have to worry about constantly recruiting to make money. Well, what I said before in Modere, you don't even have to recruit because you don't even have to grow a team if you don't want to. I have a girl on my team. She doesn't want to grow a team. She just wants to do customers. She's a nutritionist and she just does customers. She just gets her customers on the product and that's all she does. And that's fine. She doesn't want to bother with like trying to find people running the business with her, you know. That's my vision. That's my intention. That's what I visualize is I want other people to grow that business with me as business partners. And but so I think the traditional MLM is about constantly recruiting so that you actually make money eventually. Somebody makes money. But let's say you have somebody very much on the bottom and they have not found anybody to recruit. They're not making any money. And Modere is 85% customers and the rest is social marketers. So there's 10 customers to 1 social marketer ratio right now. And that's amazing. So the average social marketer has 10 customers. And that's the focus on.
Sorry, now you can hear your voice maybe again. It's because I want to put links how people can find you in our account.
Thank you.
Sorry, just continue while I'm doing that.
No, that was pretty much it. So I think MLM is more about recruiting, and for us, because we have 2 sides to the business. One is customer, one is team growing, and you don't have to grow the team. So you still have always the option of just growing customers. And can make really good money with that as well. So and it can take time to grow a team. You know, it can you have to find the right people, and
yes.
But so I think that what differentiates us, that we are not about recruiting. There's just way more options and more potential of income in doing that.
Yes, and you don't need to basically find people who are working for you so that you can earn more. You can just work more and sell more, and you're going to have more. Okay,
and
so
sorry. Yeah, and you never really work for. So when I find a business partner, they don't really work for you. They actually run their own business just like me. They're just basically on my team, but they run their own business. Right. So you get all the help. We have extremely good leadership. We have mentorship. We have like 3 calls every week. You can participate on mentorship and leadership.
That was my next question, actually. Tell me more about that. So are there any trainings?
Yes, we have. So we call that upline. So I'm very close to the CEO. Actually, I'm in the line of the CEO. So my upline, David Simney, my mentor and friend, amazing person. And if he listens to this video, and I hope he will, it's amazing what this guy does. So our team is called Freedom Legacy Team. And he puts so much effort and constantly helping us to grow personal development, mentorship, leadership trainings constantly. And you don't have to participate, but you can. And I think if I wouldn't be part of that, that really helped me in the beginning a lot because I was lost in the online space. Olivera, I didn't even know how to post a freaking Facebook post. 2 years ago, I had no idea how to post on Facebook. Facebook was my web designer was taking care of my business page. I had no clue. So if I wouldn't have had that community behind me, the community is so strong. It's like a family. And so if you're looking for community event, that is the place. We are really literally like family. And that's what it feels like to me. Every time I go online and be part of some training, it's like, oh my God, I know all these people. We privately talk. I've never met them, but it's so close, right?
Yeah.
And so he provides constantly mentorship and leadership. And I think this is very important. So you can grow your business. We help each other grow each other's businesses. We are not in competition. We are helping to grow each other. And I think that's also what makes it so beautiful with Modere. There's no competition. amongst teams or amongst people. Everybody just grows their own business with each other, you know? And I love that, because most people in companies are always in competition.
Yeah. In any industry, definitely. Okay, so can we just recap, because I want you to tell the most important things about this social retail opportunity.
Okay. Well, first of all, the products speak for itself. The products are clean living products, non-toxic. And she's constantly innovating new products. So we're launching at least, it feels to me, I mean, in this business now 2 years, December will be 2 years. It seems to me we're launching like every year, like 2 new products or something. So she's very innovative. And I think the biggest point, another good point, is leveraged income, meaning every time a customer, and also when you also grow the team, when your team grows customers and the team, you're getting income from that on a regular basis. So you're getting every month leveraged income, passive income, if you want to call it that, right? And we're also going constantly looking at the latest trends. So even like I told you, the systems we have in place, all the apps and everything, she's constantly on the pulse of the newest technology. So it's very easy to plug in. It's very easy to run your business from a laptop, from a phone, from an iPad, it doesn't matter. It's very easy to run that business. You don't have to worry about anything. And, you know, me personally, anybody who would sign up, I do that all the time, is I hold your hand as long as you need me to, because I really want people to succeed as much as I wanted to succeed for myself, right? So if I wouldn't have had the help of David in the beginning, I would have been lost. You know, I jumped in. I had no idea. I wasn't worried because I knew I'm going to figure it out, like I figure out everything else. You know, I wasn't shy of working. Yes, so you get definitely help as long as you need it. And in my opinion, these are the most important things. You know, that the company has been around for a long time. It's solid. It's here to stay. And we're gonna be getting more and more innovative. We're going with the latest trends. And yeah.
And basically there is no risk. If you want, and if you like these kind of products, if you are passionate around this kind of products, then there is no risk to start a business like this, because
correct.
Like
you're not even at loss here. Yeah, the only loss is if you're not going to work the business. If you decide to do the business, the only loss here is actually you, if you don't work it. I mean, you got to work, you got to share, you got to talk about it, you got to, you know, but that's the only loss. If you're not engaging in any of that, well, of course, you're not going to make money, like with anything else.
Yes, you know? Definitely.
So, I mean, that's for brick and mortar business, the same thing. And I'm not even doing this, like I said, part-time. I'm doing this even less than part-time, and I'm successful with it.
And you're still having great results, yeah.
Yeah, and I love the products. I mean, my whole household is almost Modere. I mean, I have pretty much everything from Modere. And also because I want to be able to talk about it, right? I want to, you know, if somebody asks me, I want to be able to tell them. But I eventually just everything almost is Modere here. And I love it. I just absolutely love the community. I love the company. I love our CEO, female running a company, you know, which is big.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I think that now it's very, very clear. And I think that now everybody can understand what you're talking about and how this social sharing or social retail model is functioning. Like basically everything you need is only your social media, your phone, and very easy to enter business. And it's basically like no glass ceiling. You can succeed how much you want. And basically,
correct.
Yeah, you can really be successful even with a few hours a day, which is great, especially for moms or for women who are looking for additional income. Okay,
also,
so
you don't have to have a lot of following. A lot of people think they have to start those kind of things. They have to be an influencer. We actually have influencers in our team. I mean, big time influencers from Instagram on our team. And of course, are they probably gonna succeed more? I'm guessing because they have a huge following, right?
Yes.
The chances of that, but you don't have to be an influencer. I love we had this one training where David said, we all to some degree influencers because we all share some knowledge that the other person may have not known before. So we give information to somebody and we influence their thinking, we influence their decision making, right? Because they didn't have that knowledge before. So if we just have 1% more knowledge than them, we share that knowledge, right? And we influence how they then maybe go out there and do that or not, right? But we all are influencers in some way.
Absolutely. And I think that trends are like that in the future, more people will believe a normal human person who's posting and sharing and talking about some products which they love, instead of influencers who are paid to do all of that. And they're like promoting different kinds of products every day. So people are not sure if they can trust them enough anymore.
And that's already happening.
Trends are going to that like micro influencer
Correct.
space. Yeah,
because you buy from people. You don't buy, people buy from people they trust. That's like my business is word of mouth. I mean, I get all my massage business from word of mouth. My website, I don't think so. People look at it, but I don't think, I get some stuff where people like, I have unique treatments I'm offering that nobody else does. And that's what draws them to my website. But other than that, it's also word of mouth. And they trust somebody else to come to me. So I think that's already happening big time. And it's happening on social, for any products. Already happening. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm 100% sure that a person with 1,000 Facebook friends can have better results than someone with 50,000 followers. So it's really, really possible. So it's not something to be strange or like to be like, do I need many followers? No, in many cases, you don't need so many followers or people in your audience.
Yeah, you're in the business, you're doing it.
Yes, I'm doing that. And I'm always telling people they don't need big Facebook groups because sometimes people are having amazing, great results with only 100, 200 or 300 people in their Facebook group, for example. If we talk about groups, so it doesn't have to mean that if you have more people that you're going to be more successful. Okay, so I've shared your Facebook profile and your website link into this our comment section, so people can contact you there. Can you just tell how people can contact you?
So if you put the website, you can contact me through my website. There's a contact page there. You can also message me on my Facebook page. You can please follow if you like my stuff. Olivera, I actually have two Facebook pages. I have Beyond Body, European Massage Therapy, and then I have Alexandra KMC. So the Beyond Body is my business page, and the Alexandra KMC is my personal.
Okay, we're going to share that as well. No worries.
So either one they want to follow or connect with me, that's fine. And then of course I get instant when they connect with me through my website. I get the message right away, and they can contact me. So you can also see on my homepage right away some things about my business, about the product. If they want to know more, please, fill out the contact page and contact me that way.
Yes, that's great. I'm going to share your Facebook page as well so that people can see that as well. And they can choose where and how do they want to contact you if they want to hear more about this amazing opportunity. Okay, so thank you so much for this interview today. I'm very happy to present something that's really working for you and something that you're really doing on a daily basis, which is giving you results. So thank you again.
Thank you so much for your time.
See you here around in this group.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.